This is the PlayX wireless controller for PS4. It's a PlayStation 5 lookalike controller that works perfectly well with any PlayStation 4 console. I have the blue and red color with me. When you look at the side, it says it's compatible with the PS4, PS5, and personal computers. Then when you turn it to the back, we have a list of the controller's functions, which are double vibration, adaptive triggers. That's kind of like basic functions of PS5 controllers. It works well with charging stations. It has inbuilt speakers and it has a touchpad too. Now let's unbox it. Straight out of the box, you get the controller, a USB-C charging cable. But when you look in the box, you see a user manual. You get two language options on the manual, English and Chinese. When you read the manual, it shows you that it can be connected to a PS4, PS5, any smartphone device, be it iOS or Android, any personal computer. One thing the manual states here about the PS5 is that you can only use the PlayX controller to play PS4 games on your PS5, but when you try to play actual PS5 games on your PS5, it's going to prompt you, it's going to tell you to change the controller to an actual PS5 controller. Looking up close at this controller, it looks identical to the original PS5 controller with a few differences. It doesn't have the black faceplate that's normally on the original PS5 controller. The home button is different. The box, triangle, X, and O designs are slightly different. It uses the same USB-C that's on the original PS5 controller. It uses the same 5V charging that's on the regular PS5 controller. So make sure you use a dedicated charging dock to charge it, or charge it with your console, because if you use a normal power brick like the power brick you use in charging your phones, it's going to spoil this controller. I'm going to test run this controller by playing in Mortal Kombat on this PS4.
Death is more honor than you deserve. Round one, fight!
It worked perfectly fine with the PS4, so I'm going to try to test if the touchpad and the gyro sensor of this controller works perfectly too. The touchpad worked perfectly. Now let me check the gyro sensor. The gyro sensor is a little bit rusty, but at least it works. Now let's test run this controller on both iOS and Android devices. I'll be playing Call of Duty Mobile on both devices because that game select controllers, and only specific controllers like the backbone controller, PS5 controller, PS4 controller, and the Xbox controller can work for Call of Duty Mobile. This is me testing it out on this Android phone. This is me testing it out on this iPhone, and it connects and works perfectly well. So I tried to use this controller with my laptop, but I don't know why it did not work. It connected, but it did not play the games I had on it. Maybe there's something I'm supposed to do to make it work. I don't know. I didn't just want to waste more time on it. So here is my final review. For an $18 lookalike controller, it gets the job done. So I'd say you can go for it since it does a lot more than just connect to your PS4 console. If you enjoyed this video, kindly give me a thumbs up. Comment if you have any questions, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel.